Hello again. I just wanted to make another video today just to kind of touch on something that I heard from Tony Robbins this morning. I was watching a YouTube video of a compilation of some of his stuff, and I just wanted to kind of bring to light, for myself at least, that I'm kind of obsessed with growing, with learning new things, with changing myself to become my greatest version, as Ralph Smart would say. And something that Tony said that kind of struck me pretty deeply, is that when we are when we use our personal growth as a means of gaining significance, it's a losing battle. It's a never-ending struggle. It's something like that. Kind of paraphrasing what he said. The point being that, if what makes me feel significant is growth and growing, then there's not a lot of substance there, because when I stop growing or when I reach a plateau, there is going to be a feeling of lack of significance. And that is something that can really damage a person. And so I'm not really looking forward to the point where, I wake up one day and say, well, shit, I've reached a plateau. And actually, this has happened to me in the past. For the past 4.5 years, been trying to grow and change and improve myself. Some days are better than others. Some days I learn more than others. And, it seems like on those, those really good days, I feel really significant. I'm doing great, really freaking learning some great stuff and improving my life. And I feel very significant, like I was saying. And, on those other days where I'm maybe not learning so much, or where I have an off day, I try not to give myself too many off days, like a bad day. Eat like shit, just not do anything that I had scheduled or planned, or said I was going to do. Those kinds of days are few and far between, but when they do happen, I feel not necessarily insignificant, but there is definitely some negative emotions associated with that, for sure. It doesn't feel good to feel like I've wasted a day. And I guess that's understandable, that, we only have so much time on this earth. And when we, waste a day, it doesn't feel good. But the point is that I didn't necessarily waste a day. I took a day for myself and did things that, maybe my unconscious wanted to get done, which is nothing. Nothing. Sitting around watching YouTube all day, or eating, chips and dip and cheese and pizza and whatnot. For me, those things are, an off day. But I have to realize that for some people, they can feel totally significant and eat the pizza, like triple cheese and all this stuff, and eat the chips and dip, and just sit around and watch TV all day or watch YouTube all day. And there's no loss of significance there. So that's something that I want to be continuing to look into, to monitor, and to be able to gauge myself on how hard on myself I'm being. I am afraid that I will do those things, and I'll like them so damn much that I will go into a pattern of doing those things that aren't getting me anywhere or not doing anything for me. And rather than having the sizzle and the steak, it's like the steak is the main attraction, but then the spice on top is what gives life its good stuff. Whereas if we're chugging down spices by doing those things that feel good and that aren't necessarily getting us anywhere, that's where I need to find my balance.